Believe it or not, hedgehogs aren't from America. These adorable little creatures actually come from Europe, Asia, and Africa. Their name stems from their favorite places to roam. Garden hedges. Imagine a spiky little critter waddling around your backyard. Hedgehogs are often found in gardens where they hunt for insects, worms, and snails. They add a delightful charm to the landscape and play an important role in keeping the insect population in check. Additionally, the unique sounds they make resemble grunt-like noises, which is reminiscent of pigs. This quirky trait contributes to their endearing personality. Although hedgehogs are not native to the US, they have become popular pets, with people loving their unique looks and behaviors. Want to know more about why they are so special? Did you know a beehive hosts thousands of workers? An average beehive contains around 50,000 to 60,000 worker bees, and here's the twist: all of them are female. These industrious ladies take on several essential roles that keep their colony thriving and buzzing. From foraging for flowers to collect nectar and pollen, to building and maintaining the hive, these worker bees are the backbone of the community. They tend to the queen, who is the only fertile female in the hive, and ensure the larvae are cared for and fed. Meanwhile, male bees, or drones, have a more limited role. They exist solely to mate with the queen. This fascinating division of labor showcases the incredible teamwork and organization found in beehives, making them a perfect example of nature's design. Ever wondered how honey gets made amidst all this busy activity? This might surprise you. Kids sleepwalk more than adults. Research shows that sleepwalking occurs in 5 to 15% of children each year, while only 1 to 1.5% of adults experience this unusual nighttime behavior. The reason behind this difference often ties back to genetics, meaning that if a child has a family history of sleepwalking, their chances of doing it themselves increase. Sleepwalking typically happens during deep sleep and can lead to some amusing or even scary situations, like a child wandering around the house unaware. While most children outgrow sleepwalking, it can be concerning for parents who might catch their little ones in action. Enhancing safety at home, like removing obstacles and monitoring sleep patterns, can help keep sleepwalking kids safe. So if your kid gets up in the night and starts walking around, know they might just be part of that sleepwalking statistic. Is Anchorage really the international cargo hotspot? Yes, it absolutely is. Anchorage, Alaska has become a crucial player in the world of international freight thanks to its strategic location. Situated between Asia and North America, it allows cargo planes to quickly access major markets. This means that goods can travel efficiently from one continent to another without unnecessary delays. The city's Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport is one of the busiest air cargo hubs in the world, with planes arriving and departing at all hours, transporting everything from electronics to perishable food items. This bustling airport not only supports local jobs, but also strong international trade relationships. Businesses rely on Anchorage's unique position to save time and money when shipping their products. As global commerce continues to grow, Anchorage's role as a key connection point will only become more important. So next time you receive a package that traveled thousands of miles, remember that it might have passed through Anchorage on its way to you. Surprisingly, human bites can be life-threatening. When someone bites you, it's not just a minor incident. It can lead to serious infections. Our mouths are teeming with bacteria, and when a bite breaks the skin, these harmful germs can rapidly enter your bloodstream. This makes a human bite potentially deadly, especially if left untreated. Common bacteria like Streptococcus and Staphylococcus can cause severe infections, leading to issues such as cellulitis or even sepsis. Knowing this, it's crucial to seek immediate medical care if bitten by a person. Doctors can clean the wound properly, prescribe antibiotics, and monitor for complications. While bites from animals often get more attention, don't underestimate the danger posed by human bites. They may just seem like an uncomfortable reminder to keep emotions in check, but they warrant serious consideration and swift action. Why take the risk? Here's a wild fact about duct tape. Did you know this amazing adhesive was first invented during World War II? Originally designed to seal ammunition boxes, duct tape offered a reliable solution to keep moisture out and protect critical supplies. Soldiers quickly discovered how incredibly versatile it was, using it for everything from makeshift repairs to constructing improvised gear in the field. Fast forward to today, and duct tape has evolved into a household essential. You can use it to fix leaky pipes, mend torn clothing, or even create art projects. With its strong adhesive and flexibility, this iconic tape comes in various colors and patterns, making it perfect for both serious repairs and creative crafts. Whether you're a DIY enthusiast or just need a quick fix around the house, duct tape is a trusty sidekick you can count on. So, what else can you imagine using duct tape for? Most people don't know this, but it's shocking. After alerting the FBI about Asian infiltration in America, two brave men who tried to protect national security found themselves facing dire consequences. Instead of praise, they received life sentences, with the added threat of execution and deportation hanging over them. This disturbing outcome raises critical questions about justice and the safety of whistleblowers. Why would those who report potential threats be punished rather than rewarded? The situation highlights the complexities and risks involved in national security. While protecting a country is a noble act, the repercussions for these men reveal a troubling side of justice and loyalty in America today. Their story calls for a closer look at how we handle sensitive information and the people who risk everything to keep us safe. Could this be a wake-up call for better protection of whistleblowers in sensitive roles? Scientists recently discovered that DNA fits in tiny spaces. Inside each of our cells resides a fascinating structure known as the nucleus, which plays a crucial role in housing our genetic material. Within this nucleus, DNA is coiled tightly, packing itself into areas so small they measure less than a micrometer wide. Picture this. Trying to fit a long ribbon into a small box is a challenge, and yet our DNA, essentially a lengthy set of instructions, manages this feat remarkably. To achieve this organization, DNA coils around proteins called histones, forming a dense structure known as chromatin. This clever arrangement allows cells to store extensive amounts of genetic information in a compact form while keeping it organized and readily accessible. When a cell needs to divide or create specific proteins, the DNA unwinds much like a spool of thread, making it easy for the cell to read the vital instructions contained within. Thanks to this ingenious folding process, our genetic material, though tightly packed, is always primed to perform its extraordinary functions, shaping who we are and how our bodies operate. Did you know that coffee bubbles forecast the weather? This might sound surprising, but the simple act of enjoying a cup of coffee could help you gauge the upcoming weather. When you pour your coffee, watch the bubbles. If they start to float toward the center of your cup, this could signal an approaching storm or bad weather. The reason behind this is linked to atmospheric pressure. Bubbles moving inward indicate lower pressure, which often comes with rain and storms. On the other hand, bubbles that linger around the edges of your cup suggest stable conditions and clear skies. This quirky observation is a fun example of how nature interacts with our daily lives, reminding us that even our morning routine can be influenced by the weather. So next time you're sipping coffee, take a moment to observe those little bubbles and see if they can give you a hint about what the sky has in store. Prepare to be amazed by the National Spelling Bee. This annual competition in the United States has transformed into a spectacular event, captivating millions of viewers each year. Since its humble beginnings in 1925, the Spelling Bee has grown from a small gathering to a national sensation, showcasing the remarkable spelling talents of young students from across the country. Contestants aged 8 to 14 work tirelessly, memorizing intricate words and their origins, often impressing audiences with their skills. The excitement builds as they face off in a series of intense rounds, battling not just for glory, but also for scholarships and trophies. Parents and fans cheer enthusiastically from the audience, while viewers at home tune in, eagerly waiting to see who will claim the title of champion. Why has this event captured the hearts of many, and what makes these kids so incredible? Prepare to be amazed by Darth Vader's lasting legacy. In a surprising turn, the talented James Earl Jones, the voice marking the essence of one of cinema's most menacing villains, has officially retired from voicing Darth Vader since 2022. His rich and commanding tones help shape the character we revere in legendary films like the original Star Wars trilogy. But fear not, devoted fans. Lucasfilm has devised an innovative solution to keep the Dark Lord's voice alive through archival recordings paired with advanced AI technology, ensuring that audiences still experience the fearsome presence of Darth Vader in future projects. This exciting development opens up fascinating discussions about the evolving landscape of voice acting and how technology enhances storytelling. With AI skillfully blending with Jones's recordings, we stand at the edge of a thrilling era for Star Wars fans, where Vader's chilling voice continues to echo across the galaxy. As new tales unfold, we can ponder what this means for creativity and tradition in the ever-expanding universe of Star Wars. Guess what really drives surgery's legendary speed? Surgeon Robert Liston became famous for his incredible speed during operations, especially in the stressful environment of the battlefield. During one notorious amputation, he moved so quickly that he inadvertently achieved a staggering 300% mortality rate. This tragic event occurred when he performed surgery on a wounded soldier, but his swiftness led to not just the death of the patient, but also that of his assistant, who accidentally cut himself, and a bystander who was so shocked by the chaos that he suffered a heart attack right there. Liston's tale highlights the perils of rushing in medicine, showing that while speed is often valued, precision and care are crucial to saving lives. It's a sobering reminder that even the most skilled professionals can face unexpected consequences in high-pressure situations. How can we balance speed and safety in surgery today? Have you ever wondered why Britain's triangle trade was so impactful? This complex system of commerce, which thrived during the 17th and 18th centuries, significantly shaped Britain's wealth and altered global trade dynamics. The triangle trade consisted of three key routes. British ships transported manufactured goods, such as textiles and metal wares, to Africa in exchange for enslaved individuals. These captives endured horrific conditions during their voyage across the Atlantic to the Americas, where they were forced to labor on expansive sugar plantations. This brutal industry sought to meet the soaring demand for sugar in Europe, leading to immense profits for the plantation owners. After a successful harvest, ships returned to Britain loaded with sugar, molasses, and rum, enriching merchants and bolstering Britain's position as a dominant consumer. However, the trade created devastating impacts on African societies, causing displacement and social upheaval that reverberate to this day. The triangle trade's legacy reveals complex connections between commerce, colonization, and human rights, raising important questions about the ethical dimensions of trade and its implications for our world. Why does Indiana Jones face a giant stone ball? This thrilling scene features a giant stone ball that weighs over a ton, adding real excitement to the movie. The filmmakers used fiberglass to create this massive prop, ensuring it looked like an ancient relic while being much lighter and easier to move. To make it seem like the ball was rolling at high speed, the special effects team cleverly rolled it backward during filming. This creative technique tricks the viewer's eye, enhancing the action and tension in that unforgettable chase scene. The iconic moment has become a hallmark of the Indiana Jones franchise, symbolizing adventure and danger. Imagine being chased by such a massive object. The combination of artistry and design and clever filming techniques demonstrates how movie magic often brings thrilling moments to life while keeping safety in mind. It's just one of the many reasons fans adore this action-packed series. You might be shocked to learn that axolotls regenerate limbs. The axolotl, Ambystoma mexicanum, a captivating amphibian native to Mexico, astounds researchers with its incredible ability to regrow lost limbs and organs without any scarring. Unlike other species that may heal with fibrous tissue, axolotls produce a special type of cell called a blastema, which acts like embryonic stem cells during regeneration. This remarkable process allows them to rebuild complex structures such as limbs, spinal cords, and even portions of their heart with astonishing precision. Scientists are intensely studying the axolotl genome to identify the specific genes responsible for this regenerative prowess, with hopes that this knowledge could one day lead to breakthroughs in human medicine. particularly in tissue repair and spinal cord injuries. In laboratories worldwide, axolotls play a pivotal role in advancing our understanding of limb regrowth and cancer resistance. As this eternally juvenile creature continues to reveal its secrets, it holds the potential to transform our approach to some of biology's most challenging medical questions. Ever wondered about R.L. Stine's writing journey? At 81 years old, R.L. Stine, the brilliant mind behind the spooky and thrilling Goosebumps series, is still actively crafting new tales that have captivated young readers for decades. This iconic author is known for his ability to blend humor with horror, making every page a thrilling adventure for kids and adults alike. Surprisingly, Stine shows no signs of slowing down. He's set to release the latest installment of the beloved series in August 2025. Since the first Goosebumps book hit the shelves in 1992, millions of copies have flown off the racks, enchanting children around the world. Stine's unique ability to tap into the fears and imaginations of his readers is what keeps the series alive and fresh. So what thrilling surprises might he have in store for fans in the upcoming book? Here's a wild fact about the blobfish. Often dubbed the ugliest animal in the world, the blobfish has a surprisingly interesting story that dives deep into the ocean's mysterious depths. Found along the coasts of Australia and Tasmania, blobfish inhabit extreme underwater environments, sometimes over 1,300 yards deep, where the pressure can be more than 100 times greater than at sea level. This extraordinary adaptation allows the blobfish to thrive in conditions that would be inhospitable for most other creatures. Unlike typical fish, the blobfish is composed of a gelatinous substance that is less dense than water. This unique composition enables the blobfish to float effortlessly above the ocean floor, conserving energy while it waits for food to drift by. Their blob-like appearance, often seen as unappealing, is perfectly suited for their lifestyle, where swimming is unnecessary. Instead of moving around actively, they prefer to lounge around and leisurely snack on smaller prey, like shrimp and jellyfish. The blobfish illustrates how life can evolve remarkable traits in response to extreme environments, proving that beauty is often more than skin deep. Did you know about the giant Klenka Atlas? This enormous book is one of the largest in the world, towering at 1.75 meters tall and stretching 1.9 meters wide. It's so heavy that it takes at least 6 people to carry it. Originally gifted to King Charles II in 1660 by the Dutch merchant Johannes Klenka, this incredible atlas contains 41 maps from the 7th century. These maps illustrate parts of Europe and South Asia, providing a fascinating glimpse into the geographical knowledge of that time. You can see how much understanding of the world has changed over the centuries. The Klenka Atlas is not just a book, it's a historical treasure that tells us about exploration, trade, and how our planet was viewed back then. Imagine flipping through its gigantic pages and discovering the mysteries of the 17th century world. Isn't it amazing to think about what secrets this atlas holds? Ever thought about why playing cards can create towers? Brian Berg has turned this childhood game into a stunning art form. At just 17 years old, he set a remarkable world record by constructing a towering structure that reached a dizzying height of 14.4 feet. This incredible feat showcases not only his talent, but also the creativity involved in building with something as simple as playing cards. Using precision and patience, Berg carefully balances each card, creating a stable foundation that defies gravity. His impressive card towers have captivated audiences around the world, inspiring many to try their hand at this unique hobby. Berg demonstrates that with focus and a bit of imagination, even the most ordinary items can be transformed into spectacular works of art. Whether you're a casual player or a budding architect, there's something truly magical about the intricate world of card construction. How high can you build? Have you ever wondered why Star Wars sounds so epic? John Williams' iconic score for the 1977 film marked a significant moment in cinema history as his first full symphonic composition for a movie. With powerful, sweeping melodies and a full orchestra, Williams breathed new life into orchestral music and made it mainstream in films. Before Star Wars, movie music often took a back seat, but this soundtrack turned the spotlight on orchestral scores, inviting a new generation of fans to appreciate classical styles. The triumphant main theme, along with the unforgettable motifs for characters like Darth Vader, set a standard for storytelling through music. The soundtrack didn't just resonate in theaters. Its commercial success helped create a booming market for movie scores as standalone albums. Suddenly, concert performances of film music became a phenomenon, showing just how influential Williams' work has been in shaping the world of cinema. What if I told you Bolivia has a navy? Despite being landlocked, Bolivia proudly maintains a naval force, a legacy of its turbulent history and loss of coastline to Chile in the 19th century. This unique situation gives the Bolivian Navy a distinct purpose. It patrols the shimmering waters of Lake Titicaca, the highest navigable lake in the world. Their mission goes beyond mere protection, reflecting Bolivia's enduring hope and aspiration to reclaim direct access to the Pacific Ocean. Established in 1998, the Navy focuses on environmental protection, tourism, and maintaining safety on the lake, which is vital for local communities. The naval presence serves as a poignant reminder of the country's fight for maritime sovereignty. While many may not associate a landlocked nation with a naval force, Bolivia's commitment to its navy emphasizes resilience and a yearning for its lost coastlines. Could this be a symbol of hope for future access to the sea? Did you know that robots can look just like us? One fascinating example is the work of Hiroshi Ishiguro, a Japanese innovator who specializes in creating incredibly lifelike robots equipped with artificial intelligence. His most notable creation, the Geminoid HI-1, is actually an exact replica of Ishiguro himself. This robot is not just a simple facsimile, it showcases remarkable attention to detail, from the texture of the skin to the subtle movements that mimic human expressions. Geminoid HI-1 can even engage in conversation, responding to questions and maintaining a lifelike demeanor. Ishiguro's work raises exciting questions about the future of robotics and how these creations might interact with us daily. Will we embrace robots that look and act like ourselves, or are there ethical boundaries we should consider? As technology continues to advance, the lines between human and robot might blur even further. What if I told you augmented reality rings are here? These exciting gadgets let users see and interact with holograms floating in midair, all without needing screens or special lenses. Imagine reaching out and grabbing a virtual object that isn't really there, just by moving your fingers. That's the magic of augmented reality rings. They use advanced sensors to detect your finger movements and respond instantly, creating a seamless experience unlike anything we've seen before. You can manipulate virtual interfaces effortlessly, whether it's playing games or designing structures right in front of you. Users can feel like they're part of a sci-fi movie, bringing fantasy closer to reality. As technology continues to improve, these rings could revolutionize how we interact with digital information, making our daily tasks easier and sparking creativity. Are you ready to step into the future with these amazing devices? Ever heard of multiple wives in Angola? In this fascinating country, the tradition of polygamy is not only accepted, but often seen as a symbol of status and wealth. In many Angolan communities, men may have several wives, and this practice is deeply rooted in cultural norms. However, it's not just a free-for-all. The first wife must give her blessing before her husband can marry another. This ensures that family dynamics are respected and avoids jealousy or rivalry among wives. The more wives a man has, the more respect he commands in his community, and it reflects his ability to provide for a larger family. Each wife typically has her own home and is responsible for raising her children, contributing to a vibrant family structure where resources and responsibilities are shared. This unique approach to marriage showcases how different cultures can have vastly different views on relationships, family, and status. While it might seem unusual to some, this tradition highlights the importance of community and family bonds in Angolan society. Why do we call them pips on a die? The small dots on a die, known as pips, have a fascinating history stretching back thousands of years. These tiny markings are not just for decoration, they are fundamental to ensuring fair play in games involving dice. Ancient civilizations, from the Egyptians to the Chinese, Design dice with this simple but effective system to represent numbers. Each pip corresponds to a value, helping players easily identify the outcome of a roll. This design has remained consistent over time, proving that sometimes the simplest ideas are the most effective. Whether you're playing board games with friends or rolling dice in a casino, those pips play a crucial role in the fairness and excitement of the game. Isn't it fascinating how a small dot can have such a big impact on our enjoyment of games? The enduring appeal of dice lies in their history and the age-old custom of rolling for luck. Discover Uganda's incredible youth population. Are you ready? Uganda boasts a remarkably young population, with nearly half of its citizens, 48%, under the age of 15. This astounding fact makes Uganda one of the youngest countries in the world. The high birth rates contribute significantly to this youthful demographic, which carries both challenges and opportunities for the nation. On one hand, Uganda faces pressing needs in education and healthcare, as schools and medical facilities must accommodate this rapidly growing youth. For instance, providing quality education and training programs becomes essential to ensure that young Ugandans can secure jobs and contribute positively to their communities. On the other hand, this vibrant youthfulness can drive innovation and economic growth, as young minds often bring fresh ideas and perspectives. A youthful population can be a powerful asset if the country invests in their education and well-being. With proper support systems, Uganda can transform its young citizens into skilled and empowered individuals, ready to take on the world. Here's a wild fact about eyeglasses in history. Eyeglasses were first invented in Italy during the 13th century, specifically in the late 1200s. Initially made for monks and scholars, these early glasses helped people read and write more easily. The first versions featured convex lenses, which corrected farsightedness, and they were designed to rest on the nose, lacking any arms for support. Imagine how different life was without the comfortable fit we're used to today. As time passed, eyeglasses evolved significantly, with valuable innovations like adjustable frames and even bifocal lenses created by none other than Benjamin Franklin. These improvements transformed glasses from simply functional items into a blend of style and necessity. Fast forward to today, and eyeglasses are not just essential aids for clear vision. They're also fashion statements with countless styles and colors available. From sleek cat eyes to vintage round frames, there's a pair for everyone. Isn't it fascinating how this simple invention has had such a lasting impact on our lives? Believe it or not, Lost Lake vanishes every spring. This stunning natural wonder in Oregon has a unique secret. It drains completely as warmer weather rolls in, courtesy of hidden underground lava tubes. Each year, as the snow melts and springs bloom, water flows through these lava formations and disappears, leaving behind a dry lake bed that almost seems magical. As temperatures drop in the winter, Lost Lake springs back to life, filling up with rain and melting snow once again. The lake, surrounded by the lush beauty of the Oregon wilderness, offers hikers and nature lovers a remarkable landscape that changes dramatically from season to season. Imagine walking on the lakebed in spring and returning in winter to see it transformed into a shimmering body of water. This cycle makes Lost Lake a captivating destination for those curious about nature's wonders. You can witness the dramatic shifts in the landscape, explore the vibrant ecosystem, and learn more about the fascinating geological processes behind this extraordinary phenomenon. What do you think about nature's incredible tricks? This might surprise you. Pit stops in F1 are lightning fast. In the world of Formula One racing, achieving the quickest pit stops is a thrilling spectacle. Teams can change all 4 tires, refuel the car, and perform minor adjustments in as little as 2 to 3 seconds. Imagine that, just enough time to grab a snack. This incredible speed results from intense training and perfect teamwork. Each crew member has a specific role, and they practice tirelessly to ensure every movement is synchronized. The drivers zoom into the pit lane and rely on their crew to keep them in the race. Interestingly, Formula One cars themselves are quite lightweight, weighing around 1,630 pounds, including the driver. This low weight allows them to achieve high speeds, but it also means that every second counts during those rapid pit stops. How do these teams manage such amazing efficiency? Why should you care about sushi's unique history? Sushi, a dish beloved by many around the world, has fascinating roots. Originally, this culinary favorite began in ancient Japan as a clever way to preserve fish. Back in the day, people used fermented rice to keep their fish fresh. By wrapping or storing fish in the rice, the fermentation process not only preserved the fish, but also imparted a delightful flavor. Over time, the use of fermented rice evolved, leading to the sushi we enjoy today. It transitioned from a preservation method to a flavorful delicacy, where fresh ingredients take center stage. Today's sushi showcases a variety of styles, from nigiri topped with raw fish to rolls filled with vegetables and seafood. It's more than just a meal. Sushi represents a cultural connection to the Japanese way of life and emphasizes harmony between nature and food. So next time you savor a piece of sushi, remember its journey from a simple preservation technique to a global culinary phenomenon. Let's uncover the truth about mosquitoes' super senses. Did you know that mosquitoes can detect carbon dioxide from as far as 75 feet away? When we breathe out, we release not only carbon dioxide, but also body heat and various chemical signals that draw these pesky insects in. This amazing skill helps mosquitoes locate their next meal, especially in dim light when they're most active. Scientists have studied this incredible ability to develop better repellents and control strategies for diseases like malaria and dengue fever. By understanding how mosquitoes track us, researchers aim to reduce the impact of these diseases on human health. So next time you feel a mosquito buzzing around, remember, you're not just a target, you're a beacon guiding them in. How fascinating is that? Guess what really drives Burj Khalifa cleaners? Keeping the world's tallest building sparkling clean is no small feat. Cleaning the Burj Khalifa, standing at an impressive 828 meters, 2,117 feet, isn't just about wiping surfaces, it's a monumental challenge. Imagine facing fierce winds and searing desert heat while standing hundreds of meters above the ground. Each of its 24,000 glass panels collects dust and dirt, making professional equipment essential for the brave workers. They use specialized tools like water-fed poles and harnesses to scrub the exterior while ensuring their safety. The entire process can take up to 3 months to complete, and it's crucial for maintaining the building's stunning appearance. The cleaners work tirelessly, battling the elements and scaling heights to keep this architectural marvel shining bright. How do you think they manage their nerves while cleaning such a towering giant? Most people don't know this, but hospitals mislabel babies. It's surprising, but reports show that around 12 babies are sent home with the wrong parents every day in the United States alone. This startling statistic highlights a serious issue within the hospital system. Despite strict identification systems designed to prevent these mix-ups, human error can still slip through the cracks. Hospitals use wristbands and other identification measures to ensure that babies are safely matched with their parents. But sometimes mistakes happen due to busy environments or miscommunication. These errors can be particularly alarming as parents trust hospitals to care for their newborns. The consequences of a mix-up can be emotional and confusing for everyone involved. Healthcare professionals continuously work to improve safety protocols and minimize such occurrences, but can more be done to ensure the safety of our littlest ones? You might be shocked to learn that Americans love coffee. With a staggering 146 billion cups consumed each year, the United States stands as one of the world's top coffee consumers. Just imagine the sheer volume of coffee that represents. It could fill an average-sized lake over 10 years. This caffeine boost is more than a morning ritual. It's woven into the fabric of daily life and culture across the nation. From bustling coffee shops on every corner to cozy home brews, coffee serves as a comforting companion for countless Americans. Whether it's a quick grab and go or a leisurely cafe visit, each cup offers a moment of connection, relaxation, or energy. This fascination with coffee also drives a thriving industry rich in diversity, with specialty brews and artisanal roasting gaining popularity. Why do you think coffee has such a grip on our routines and social lives? Why exactly does height matter for astronauts? Astronauts are some of the most fascinating people on the planet, but they have to fit into a pretty strict mold. NASA sets a height limit of 6 feet 2 inches for aspiring astronauts. This restriction exists because spacecraft are designed with limited space, making it crucial for all crew members to fit comfortably in their seats and maneuver inside the cabin. Imagine being in a cramped area with controls and equipment all around you. If you're too tall, you might struggle to reach vital instruments or even fit safely in the spacecraft during launch and landing. So even if you have the right skills and training, your height could be a deciding factor. This makes those extra inches a significant challenge for tall dreamers aiming for the stars. Have you ever wondered how other physical requirements play a role in becoming an astronaut? Can you believe lemons are actually hybrids? It's hard to imagine that these bright, tangy fruits don't exist in nature on their own. Lemons were created through the hybridization of two other fruits, bitter oranges and citrons. This intriguing combination first occurred thousands of years ago, likely in South Asia. The unique tartness of lemons made them popular across different cultures, and they quickly became valuable for flavoring food, preserving meats, and even improving health. Today, they are a staple in kitchens worldwide, used in everything from lemonade to salad dressings. The lemon's vibrant color and refreshing aroma have made it a symbol of freshness and cleanliness, not to mention a favorite ingredient in countless recipes. So next time you pour a glass of lemonade on a hot day, remember that behind this delicious drink is a fascinating history of hybridization. Who knew that the simple lemon has such an extraordinary origin story? What if I told you the DeLorean's secret? To make the iconic time machine in Back to the Future truly time travel ready, filmmakers faced an intriguing challenge with its speedometer. A 1979 US law capped speedometer readings at 85 miles per hour, which was a problem for the movie's famous 88 mph time travel requirement. To solve this, the production team had to modify the car's speedometer. They transformed it so audiences could see that critical number flash on the display, allowing Marty McFly and Doc Brown to embark on their thrilling adventures across time. Just think about how such a small detail could create so much excitement and become a beloved part of movie history. While so many remember the DeLorean for its unique look and gull-wing doors, this clever modification reminds us how creativity and resourcefulness shaped the film's unforgettable journey. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as a speedometer can influence storytelling? Is it really true that Hello Kitty has a bullet train? Absolutely! Japan's Hello Kitty-themed bullet train, operated by J.R. West, offers a unique and fun travel experience for fans of this beloved character. Running along the scenic Sanyo Shinkansen line, the train features eye-catching pink and white interiors that make every ride feel special. Passengers can enjoy Hello Kitty seat covers and even visit a themed gift shop stocked with cute merchandise. The highlight of the journey is the second car, famously known as the Kawaii Room, where a giant Hello Kitty statue awaits for photo opportunities, allowing travelers to capture magical moments. With its delightful ambiance and charming details, this train goes beyond mere transportation. It's a joyful adventure for fans of all ages. Whether you're a longtime admirer or just curious, hop aboard and let Hello Kitty whisk you away on a whimsical journey. Here's what actually happens when paper meets fire. Flame-resistant paper is a superhero in the world of safety, designed to endure extreme heat. Instead of turning to ash, this remarkable paper chars when exposed to flames, serving as a protective barrier that slows down the spread of fire. You'll find it in places like firefighting manuals and as insulation in electrical applications. In the past, asbestos paper was the go-to for fire resistance. But due to serious health risks linked to asbestos, safer materials have taken its place. Today, flame-resistant papers are made using non-toxic chemicals that protect both our lives and the environment. So next time you see a firefighting manual, remember that the pages are there to help keep you safe, working behind the scenes to prevent disaster. Ever thought about why titanium is so special? Titanium is a remarkable metal that plays a crucial role in the world of medicine, particularly in biomedical implants. What sets titanium apart is its ability to osteointegrate, which means it can fuse seamlessly with human bones. This unique characteristic makes titanium an ideal choice for implants, such as hip replacements and dental fixtures. When a titanium implant is placed in the body, it forms a strong bond with the surrounding bone, allowing for a stable and durable support system. Its lightweight nature and resistance to corrosion are additional benefits that make titanium a preferred material for many medical applications. As technology advances, researchers continue exploring new ways to leverage titanium in medicine. Isn't it fascinating how a metal can help us regain mobility and improve our quality of life? Believe it or not, Crystal the monkey steals the show. This talented little primate has entertained audiences in more than 20 films, including his memorable role in the blockbuster hit The Hangover. Crystal's journey in Hollywood is nothing short of remarkable, showcasing his unique ability to connect with people and deliver performances that make us laugh and feel. Unlike many human actors, Crystal has built a reputation for his comedic timing and expressive abilities, earning him recognition as one of the industry's most cherished animal stars. Behind the scenes, Crystal participates in rigorous training, mastering tricks and routines that enhance his performances. His influence stretches beyond just the silver screen. Many animal trainers and filmmakers admire him for showcasing the skills of primates in a positive light. It's fascinating to see how Crystal's charm transcends species, captivating audiences and proving that talent comes in all shapes and sizes. So next time you watch a movie featuring this furry superstar, remember the incredible journey he's had in Hollywood. Have you ever heard of Fuzzy Pegasus's incredible journey? This remarkable thoroughbred horse captured the hearts of many when he won the 2000 Kentucky Derby, a prestigious horse race that showcases some of the best jockeys and horses in the world. Valued at an astonishing $70 million, Fuzzy Pegasus wasn't just a racehorse. He became a symbol of excellence in the equestrian world. His speed and determination on the track made him a fan favorite and a star in the racing community. Living to the age of 26, he passed away in 2023, leaving behind a legacy that will inspire future generations of racehorses and fans alike. Over the years, Fuzzy Pegasus not only brought joy to those who watched him race, but also highlighted the incredible bond between humans and horses. His life story illustrates the heights of athletic achievement and how a horse can become an icon, making this tale a fascinating chapter in the history of horse racing. What other amazing stories might we discover about famous racehorses? Discover the shocking truth about your rings. It turns out wearing rings can trap up to 730 million germs beneath them, which is about the same number as Europe's entire population. This might sound alarming, but the combination of moisture, warmth, and skin oils creates a perfect breeding ground for bacteria. Think about it. When you wear rings, they not only sit on your fingers, but also interact with everything you touch. From gripping your phone to preparing food, all of these activities can transfer germs onto your rings. This is why regular cleaning is essential. Simple soap and water can help eliminate the buildup of grime and bacteria, keeping your rings sparkling and safe to wear. So the next time you put on your favorite piece of jewelry, remember to give it a good wash to protect both your bling and your health. Ever thought about why brand loyalty matters? In March 2013, a man decided to showcase his love for Netflix by getting a tattoo of the iconic logo on his side, all in the name of fun. When he shared a photo of his new ink on Twitter, it caught the attention of none other than Netflix itself. Instead of simply admiring his commitment, the company rewarded him with a free one-year subscription. This delightful story highlights how extreme brand loyalty can lead to unexpected rewards. It's not every day someone goes to such lengths to express their fandom, but it shows how companies like Netflix appreciate their dedicated fans. Who would have thought that a tattoo could spark such a fun connection? This interaction reminds us that brands often recognize and celebrate passionate customers, turning a simple act of dedication into a rewarding experience. So how far would you go to show your loyalty to a favorite brand? This might surprise you. Mosquitoes love bananas. Research shows that when you eat bananas, You might become a magnet for these pesky insects. This happens because bananas contain a compound called isoamyl acetate, which can change your body odor. Mosquitoes have an incredible sense of smell, and they're drawn to certain scents, especially those that signal a potential meal. The sweetness of the banana can enhance your natural aroma, making you more appealing to them. It's not just about the fruity snack, though. Other factors like your unique body chemistry and the foods you eat can also influence how attractive you are to mosquitoes. So if you're planning a day outdoors, you might want to skip the banana beforehand to avoid those annoying bites. Who knew that a simple fruit could play such a role in mosquito attraction? Did you see the first black hole image? In 2019, the Event Horizon Telescope amazed the world by capturing the first image of a black hole, a groundbreaking achievement in astrophysics. This monumental event gave us a unique glimpse into one of the universe's most mysterious phenomena. Black holes operate under intense gravitational forces that warp space and time, a fascinating effect predicted by Einstein's theory of relativity. As you get closer to a black hole, time seems to slow down, which sounds crazy but is true. And then there are wormholes, often highlighted in science fiction, which might connect distant parts of the universe like shortcuts in space-time. While they spark the imagination, no solid evidence for wormholes has been found yet. The discovery of that black hole image not only deepens our understanding of the cosmos, but also ignites curiosity about what else lies beyond our reach. Did you know warm-blooded animals fight fungi? Scientists believe that warm-bloodedness in mammals and birds may have evolved as a clever defense against fungal infections. When these animals maintain higher body temperatures, it becomes difficult for many harmful fungi to survive. This adaptation likely offered an advantage in environments where fungi thrive, especially considering that some species can cause serious health issues. For instance, while cold-blooded animals like reptiles are more susceptible to fungal diseases, mammals and birds develop this unique trait to stay healthy. This fascinating connection between body temperature and immunity showcases the incredible ways evolution helps species survive in their habitats. So next time you see a bird soaring or a mammal running, remember that their warm bodies might just be nature's built-in defense mechanism against pesky fungi. Did you know about Reese's surprising beginnings? Harry Burnett Reese, the creative mind behind the famous Reese's peanut butter cups, had quite the journey before launching his iconic candy. He initially worked as a shipping foreman and even dabbled in dairy farming for Milton S. Hershey, the founder of Hershey's chocolate. Imagine working side by side with someone who would become a legend in the candy world. In the early 1920s, Reese had a dream of combining chocolate and peanut butter, which led to the birth of his beloved treat. With a unique partnership established between chocolate and peanut butter, Reese's creation quickly gained popularity. Today, Reese's celebrates a rich legacy, becoming a household name known for its irresistible combination of flavors. It's amazing to think that a simple job with Hershey helped inspire one of the most loved candies in history. What other sweet stories lie behind our favorite treats? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Aokigahara is hauntingly infamous. Tucked away at the base of the iconic Mount Fuji in Japan, Aokigahara Forest, often referred to as the Suicide Forest, has earned a grim reputation due to its tragic history of suicides. Its dense trees and tranquil surroundings create a serene atmosphere, which contrasts sharply with the sorrowful stories linked to the area. Visitors and locals sometimes whisper about the eerie experiences they have had. Strange apparitions and disembodied whispers weaving through the branches add to a sense of unease. Many believe that the forest is haunted, with countless tales capturing the imagination of those who venture in. Despite its dark background, Aokigahara attracts tourists curious about its natural beauty. Hiking through its paths provides a glimpse into a complex mix of life, loss, and the haunting tales that linger like the fog over the forest floor. Is it really true that sperm whales can dive so deep? Absolutely! Sperm whales are incredible divers, known to plunge into the ocean depths of up to 2,000 meters while hunting for their favorite prey, the elusive giant squids. What makes these dives even more fascinating is their ability to hold their breath for an astonishing 90 minutes. They achieve this impressive feat through a remarkable adaptation. Their blood and muscles are rich in hemoglobin and myoglobin. These proteins are excellent at storing oxygen, allowing the whales to maximize their time underwater without needing to surface for air. Imagine the thrill of exploring the dark, mysterious depths of the ocean for such an extended period. This extraordinary capability not only helps them catch food, but also highlights the incredible evolution of these magnificent creatures to thrive in their ocean environment. Isn't nature amazing? Is it really true that breastfeeding while driving is legal? In 2007, a remarkable case caught the attention of many when a woman challenged her sentence for nursing her infant while driving on the Ohio Turnpike. What made this case unique was the judge's ruling. The law banning breastfeeding while driving only applied to vehicles registered in Ohio, and since the woman's car was registered in Michigan, she was not guilty under that law. This intriguing legal loophole opened a discussion about public breastfeeding and driving regulations. Breastfeeding is essential for many mothers and their babies, and this situation raised questions about balancing the needs of a nursing infant with road safety. Should states create clearer laws addressing this issue, or is it more about personal responsibility? The case has sparked varied opinions among lawmakers, parents, and safety advocates alike. Prepare to be amazed by rhodium's staggering value. This precious metal isn't just rare. It's currently the most expensive metal in the world, with prices soaring over $500,000 per kilogram. Rhodium is found in very low concentrations in the Earth's crust, at around 0.37 parts per million, making it incredibly difficult to mine. Unlike gold or silver, which are more widely available, rhodium is mainly extracted as a byproduct of mining platinum and nickel, further complicating its supply. Its incredible price is driven by its high demand in the automotive industry for catalytic converters, which help reduce harmful emissions. This means that rhodium plays a crucial role in the push for cleaner air. With its growing importance and scarcity, rhodium's status as the most expensive metal is not likely to change anytime soon. What makes you curious about this extraordinary metal? Discover the secrets of the Book of Kells. This renowned illuminated manuscript is housed at Trinity College Library in Dublin, a treasure trove of knowledge since its establishment in 1592. The Book of Kells is famous for its intricate artwork and vibrant colors, showcasing the incredible craftsmanship of medieval monks. As you explore the library, you'll encounter over 6 million books, making it one of the largest collections in the world. One standout feature is the Long Room, which boasts towering shelves filled with ancient texts and stunning marble busts of great scholars. This breathtaking space feels like stepping back in time, inspiring countless visitors seeking to connect with history and literature. Whether you're an avid reader or just curious, the library's rare artifacts and the beauty of the Book of Kells are sure to leave you fascinated. What will you discover in this incredible literary haven? Let's uncover the truth about living in Iceland. Life on this stunning island comes with unique challenges. Iceland, known for its breathtaking landscapes and vibrant culture, faces difficulties in sustaining living conditions due to its harsh climate and limited natural resources. The cold winters and unpredictable weather make agriculture a tough venture, often leading to a reliance on imports for food and goods. Energy, however, tells a different story. Iceland harnesses its abundant geothermal and hydroelectric power sources, providing clean energy solutions for its population. The government and citizens are also innovative, working hard to combat high living costs and improve housing options. Supporting local industries and embracing sustainability are key to building a resilient future. So how do people adapt to these challenges while enjoying the majestic beauty of their homeland? The creativity of Icelanders shines through their solutions. Ready to explore Mars with Perseverance rover? NASA's Perseverance rover, which launched in 2020, is on an incredible mission to uncover the secrets of the Red Planet. This high-tech robot is specifically designed to search for signs of ancient life and understand the planet's geology. Equipped with advanced tools, Perseverance is analyzing rock samples, examining soil, and using its cameras to capture stunning images of Martian landscapes. The rover is also collecting samples that might one day be returned to Earth for even more analysis. Why is this important? Because understanding past and present life on Mars could help answer fundamental questions about our universe and the possibility of life beyond Earth. As the rover travels through places like Jezero Crater, where a lake once existed, it offers us first-hand glimpses into Mars history. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember that there's a robotic explorer out there, digging deep into Mars' past, paving the way for future human exploration. Is it really true that tight clothes can cause pain? Yes, they can. This discomfort is linked to a nerve condition known as myalgia paresthetica, which primarily affects the outer thigh. Picture this. You're wearing your favorite skinny jeans or tight-fitting bikini briefs, and suddenly you feel a burning sensation or numbness creeping in. That's myalgia paresthetica at work. It happens when the lateral femoral cutaneous nerve, responsible for feeling in that part of your thigh, gets compressed, often due to tight clothing. While it's commonly referred to as bikini brief syndrome or skinny pants syndrome, the reality is many people experience this irritation without realizing what it is. Fortunately, this condition is usually temporary and can resolve by simply loosening your clothing. So next time you slip into something snug, remember to keep comfort in mind to avoid that nagging pain. Discover why the Bible tops theft lists. It might surprise you to learn that the Bible is recognized as the world's most shoplifted book. This intriguing fact highlights not only the book's immense popularity, but also raises questions about why people resort to stealing it. Some may swipe a copy in search of spiritual guidance, while others might do it for irony or rebellion. The sheer number of thefts suggests that many individuals feel a deep connection to this sacred text, even if they can't bring themselves to purchase it. Interestingly, certain stores often place Bibles near the checkout, clearly understanding their allure. This phenomenon opens up a fascinating dialogue about access to religious texts and the lengths people might go to secure their beliefs. Why do you think the Bible resonates so deeply that it's worth stealing? Ever thought about why ancient recipes still matter? The oldest known cookbook, dating back over 3,700 years to ancient Mesopotamia, reveals fascinating insights into early culinary practices. Imagine flipping through a time-worn book filled with recipes for everyday meals like hearty stews and fresh bread. But it's not just the meals that pique interest. There's a surprising recipe for beer too. This cookbook shows us how the people of ancient Mesopotamia valued nutrition and taste using locally sourced ingredients like grains and vegetables. By studying these recipes, we can better understand their culture, social structure, and even their trade practices. It turns out that these ancient flavors have shaped what we eat today, reminding us how interconnected our food history is. So the next time you enjoy a warm piece of bread or a cold beer, think about the thousands of years of culinary tradition that lead us here. Here's a wild fact about Japan's flag. The flag of Japan, often called the Nishoki or Sunmark flag, is instantly recognizable with its simple yet powerful design of a red circle on a white background. This red circle represents the sun, which has deep cultural significance to the Japanese people. In Japanese mythology, the sun goddess Amaterasu is central to their traditions, making the sun a symbol of life and energy. Adopted officially in its modern form in 1870, the flag reflects Japan's long history and rich cultural heritage. Before this, variations of the flag had been used for centuries, especially at sea during battles and trade. Today, the Nishoki is more than just a flag. It embodies the spirit and unity of the nation and is proudly displayed during national holidays and events. Have you ever thought about what a country's flag truly represents? Did you know that Texas has odd laws about thieves? In Texas, there's a unique law that allows you to shoot a runaway thief at night, but not during the day. This curious distinction can leave many scratching their heads in confusion. The reasoning behind this law often stems from historical context and perceptions of danger. During the day, there are usually more witnesses around, and the situation might not seem as life-threatening, making daytime theft less likely to be met with deadly force. However, at night, when the visibility is low and the environment is more uncertain, the law appears to grant people greater leeway to protect their property. This regulation raises questions about justice and safety, reflecting how different cultures interpret self-defense and property rights. Why do you think Texas chose to draw such a fine line between day and night? Dive into the amazing world of octopuses. These fascinating creatures are known for their incredible flexibility and adaptability. One of the most mind-blowing facts about octopuses is their ability to squeeze through openings larger than their beak. Yes, you heard that right. Their bodies are mostly made of soft, malleable tissue, allowing them to change shape and fit into surprisingly tight spaces. This incredible flexibility helps them escape predators and hunt for prey. When in danger, an octopus can quickly dart into a crevice or under a rock, making it harder for larger animals to follow. Moreover, their beak, which is the only hard part of their body, is located at the center of their arms, meaning they can even use their arms to help maneuver through narrow gaps. This unique ability not only keeps them safe, but it also showcases their intelligence and resourcefulness. Next time you see an octopus, remember just how amazing these creatures are. Is it really true that vitamin C can cure cancer? Linus Pauling, a renowned chemist and two-time Nobel laureate, stirred quite a debate with his bold claims about vitamin C. He passionately argued that high doses of this vitamin could be a powerful weapon against cancer, believing it could boost the immune system and fight tumors. This idea captivated many, leading people to wonder if a simple vitamin could be a cure. However, despite Pauling's fame and authority, robust scientific studies did not back his claims. Many researchers found no clear evidence that high doses of vitamin C have any effect on cancer treatment. Ironically, even as he promoted this controversial stance, Pauling himself battled prostate cancer, ultimately passing away from the disease. His story invites us to question the complexities of medicine and the important difference between hope and scientific evidence. Could his passionate belief have been more about hope than fact? Here's a wild fact about memories. The reminiscence bump is a fascinating psychological phenomenon that sheds light on how we remember our past. Did you know that people typically have clearer memories from their late teens and early 20s? This period is often packed with significant life experiences, like graduating from school, falling in love, and embarking on new adventures. It's as if our brains are wired to hold on to these vivid moments, making them stand out more than events from other life stages. Researchers believe these memories form a kind of foundation for our identity, shaping who we are as adults. So when someone reminisces about their college days or their first job, they're tapping into this intriguing bump in their memory landscape. What do you remember most vividly from your early adulthood? This might surprise you. Pluto's name has a twist. The dwarf planet Pluto, discovered in 1930, was named after the Roman god of the underworld, not the famous Disney dog. An 11-year-old British girl named Venetia Burney suggested the name shortly after its discovery, finding it fitting for such a distant and mysterious world that lies on the edge of our solar system. Imagine how Venetia must have felt, knowing she played a part in naming a celestial body. Interestingly, the Disney character was also named around the same time, creating a fun coincidence that links the two. Pluto's dark and cold surface reflects its namesake's shadowy domain, making it a captivating object of study for astronomers. Though now classified as a dwarf planet, Pluto continues to spark curiosity and wonder, reminding us that the universe is full of surprises. Why do you think this mythic connection matters? Is it really true that jukeboxes sparked a music rebellion? You bet! Back in the day, jukeboxes were the heartbeat of social gatherings, playing tunes that got everyone dancing. But savvy music lovers found clever ways to bend the rules. Some would use toothpicks to manipulate the machines, allowing them to keep the music playing endlessly. This small act of rebellion turned jukeboxes into a magical source of non-stop entertainment, creating a lively atmosphere wherever they were found. The creativity behind this trick reveals a fascinating part of music history. It wasn't just about listening to a few songs. It was about connecting with friends, enjoying life, and embracing a sense of freedom through music. This little-known rebellion highlighted how people can innovate and have fun even when faced with limitations. So next time you hear a classic tune from a jukebox, remember the joyful spirit that once pushed its buttons. Get ready to learn how gaming boosts surgery skills. Recent studies show that surgeons who play video games for at least 3 hours a week enjoy impressive benefits. These gaming enthusiasts make 37% fewer errors during laparoscopic surgeries, which involve small incisions and specialized tools. This is no small feat considering the precision required in such procedures. Not only do they make fewer mistakes, but they also perform surgeries 27% faster. The correlation between gaming and surgical prowess lies in the improved hand-eye coordination and spatial awareness that gamers develop while navigating complex virtual environments. These skills translate into the operating room, allowing surgeons to react more swiftly and accurately to unexpected challenges. As the medical field continues to evolve, it raises an interesting question. Could video gaming become a vital part of surgical training? With evidence pointing towards the positive impact of gaming on performance, there might be more to video games than just entertainment. Can brain-computer interfaces change our lives forever? This exciting technology is currently in its early stages, yet it holds tremendous potential to revolutionize various fields, especially assistive technology. Essentially, brain-computer interfaces, BCIs, create a direct link between human thoughts and machines, allowing us to control devices just by thinking about them. Imagine a person with limited mobility using only their mind to operate a computer or a wheelchair. As researchers develop these systems further, we may see applications that can help individuals communicate, interact with their environment, or even regain lost functions. The implications are astounding. BCIs could lead to breakthroughs in medical treatments and enhance the way we live and work. As we stand on the brink of these advancements, it's thrilling to consider how BCIs might shape a more connected and accessible future for everyone. Here's a wild fact about Grojogan's Sohu waterfall. This stunning waterfall in Indonesia wasn't always a breathtaking natural sight. It actually started as a man-made dam. Over time, nature took the reins and transformed it into a series of staggered waterfalls that flow together in perfect harmony. Picture cascading waters tumbling down, each tier beautifully syncing with the others, creating a spectacular sight that draws both locals and tourists alike. The sounds of rushing water and the lush surroundings make it a true paradise for nature lovers. Visitors can explore the area, take photos, and even enjoy the serene atmosphere. With its blend of engineering and nature's artistry, Grojogan's Sohu stands as a testament to the beauty that can arise when humans let nature express itself. Isn't it fascinating how a man-made structure can evolve into such a captivating natural haven? Ever wondered how many diapers a baby uses? On average, a single baby can get through a whopping 2,500 diapers in just their first year. That's a staggering amount considering they might only weigh around 7 to 10 pounds at birth. As they grow and become toddlers, this number soars, and by the time they're fully potty trained, they could end up using 7,000 diapers or more. With parents often changing diapers 8 to 10 times a day, it's clear why diaper duty can feel like a full-time job. These little essentials play a crucial role in keeping babies dry and comfortable, preventing rashes, and allowing families to focus more on cuddles and playtime rather than constantly worrying about laundry. So next time you see a diaper aisle, remember just how many of these tiny garments a baby can go through in just a few years. Why exactly does IKEA sell black hot dogs? IKEA has taken a bold step in the culinary world by introducing black hot dogs made with edible bamboo charcoal. This unique twist combines the gourmet flavors we all love with an eye-catching look that draws curiosity. The addition of bamboo charcoal not only gives these hot dogs their striking color, but also adds health benefits like aiding digestion and detoxifying the body. It's a fun way to explore different flavors while keeping things interesting for food lovers everywhere. These hot dogs are not just a whimsical snack, they're part of IKEA's effort to innovate and offer something new to its customers. Imagine enjoying a barbecue with friends, serving up this unusual treat that sparks conversations and adds flair to your meal. Would you be brave enough to try one of these unique IKEA creations? What if I told you Princess Liu Chuyu had her way? In the 5th century, during the vibrant Song dynasty, Princess Liu Chuyu found herself frustrated with her brother, who had taken multiple concubines. Rather than simply accepting this unfairness, Liu Chuyu boldly voiced her complaints. Her brother, perhaps wanting to appease her, made a surprising decision. He granted her a harem of 30 men. This extraordinary move highlights how women in history, like Liu Chuyu, often navigated the complexities of power and gender roles. It's a stunning example of how someone used their voice to change circumstances in a male-dominated society. Liu Chuyu's story sparks curiosity about the often overlooked roles women played in shaping history. Did her courage inspire other women to seek their own paths as well? The dynamics of royal families can be fascinating, revealing much about societal structures of the time. This might surprise you. Scotland banned Christmas for centuries. For nearly 400 years, from the time of the Protestant Reformation in the 16th century until its reinstatement in the late 1950s, Christmas was not celebrated in Scotland. The Reformers believed the holiday was rooted in pagan traditions and saw it as a distraction from religious duties. As a result, festive activities like feasting, singing, and giving gifts were forbidden, and even the Christmas tree was absent. Imagine growing up in a land where the joy of Christmas was replaced with strict observance of faith. While Scots took part in private celebrations, they lacked the public festivities seen in other cultures. When Christmas was finally recognized as a public holiday in the late 20th century, it marked a significant change in Scottish culture. Today, Christmas in Scotland is celebrated with unique traditions, blending old and new, but it's fascinating to think about the centuries when it was almost forgotten. Believe it or not, ancient doctors had wild ideas. In ancient medicine, particularly during the time of Galen, physicians believed that our health depended on a delicate balance of 4 bodily humors: blood, yellow bile, black bile, and phlegm. Each humor was thought to correspond to different temperaments and illnesses. For example, too much blood could make someone feel hot and feverish, leading physicians to use bloodletting, a practice where they draw blood to restore balance. If someone had excess yellow bile, they might be treated with purging to remove it from the body. Diet was also a key player. Doctors often adjusted what patients ate to shift the humors. While these methods might sound extreme today, they show how medicine has evolved. Can you imagine a doctor today suggesting a good old-fashioned bleed to make you feel better? Hard to believe, but this robot urinates beer. Meet the PissBot 9000, a quirky creation by the talented inventor Michael Reeves. This isn't just any robot. It's engineered to pee beer straight into cups, and yes, it even has a robotic penis to make it all the more entertaining. Equipped with a clever image detection system, PissBot 9000 can spot red cups from a distance, ensuring it knows exactly where to aim. Imagine the fun at parties when this goofy gadget takes the stage, performing its unique party trick while everyone laughs, clinks their glasses, and cheers. Michael's innovative design combines humor with robotic technology, and it's hard not to appreciate the creativity behind such a wild concept. Whether it's a science fair project or a hilarious addition to gatherings, PissBot 9000 shows how engineering can be both practical and delightfully absurd. Who wouldn't want to see this charming robot in action? Ever thought about why piracy thrived on the high seas? As land routes became risky and difficult to navigate, merchants turned to the oceans, opening up bustling maritime trade routes. This shift created a whole new world of opportunities, but it wasn't without its dangers. Much like the Wild West, these waters were a hotbed for pirates who saw merchant ships as easy targets for plundering. Armed with cannons and battling the harsh elements, these sea bandits inflicted havoc on unsuspecting crews. Besides facing pirates, sailors also had to contend with scurvy, a disease caused by a lack of vitamin C, which made long voyages particularly perilous. The romance and danger of the high seas captured imaginations, leading to tales of treasure and treachery that still resonate today. So what drove these adventurers to embrace such risks on the ocean waves? Believe it or not, the Yule cat stalks Christmas. In Iceland, a fascinating piece of folklore brings an unusual twist to the holiday season. According to legend, This giant feline roams the countryside during Christmas, lurking as a fearsome creature that preys on children who haven't received new clothes before the holiday. This chilling story serves more than just a whimsical tale. It actually inspired a unique tradition where families gift new garments as a way to protect their children from the cat's jaws. Imagine the hustle and bustle leading up to Christmas, not just for the sake of festivity, but also to ensure every child is adequately outfitted to avoid a rather terrifying fate. The Yule Cat combines elements of fun and caution while highlighting the importance of generosity and caring in Icelandic culture. So when you unwrap that cozy sweater this holiday, just remember, you're not only keeping warm, but also sidestepping the giant feline looming in the snowy backdrop. Believe it or not, the White House had different names. Over its rich history stretching back nearly 1900 years, the building we now call the White House has seen its identity transform. Originally, the early American presidents were known by various titles that reflected their roles and the evolving nature of the presidency itself. In the beginning, terms like President of the United States and simply President became common as the nation took shape. But even before this, leaders in different cultures had their own unique titles. This change mirrors a growing sense of democracy and the shifting views on governance. As the role of the president expanded to include more duties and visibility, it influenced how the office was perceived. With each president, we see a gradual but profound shift in the atmosphere and respect surrounding the presidency, leading to the emblematic White House we recognize today. Isn't it fascinating how the name and perception of such an important institution can evolve over centuries? Let's explore the dramatic decline of telephone companies. Before World War II, the bustling city of New York was home to 22 telephone companies, each vying for customers and creating a vibrant telecommunication landscape. However, by the end of the war, not a single one of those companies remained. This shocking transformation was not merely a twist of fate. It mirrored the monumental societal and political changes occurring during that tumultuous period. The war prompted a consolidation of resources and efforts, leading to the government's increasing involvement in the telecommunications sector. Additionally, the demand for reliable communication soared as soldiers and their families needed to stay in touch, accelerating the push towards a more unified telephone system. As a result, what began as a competitive market evolved into a single provider system, setting the stage for the modern telecommunications industry we know today. This shift not only affected businesses, but influenced how everyday people communicated with one another. Could such rapid changes happen again in our current networks? Hard to believe, but escalators in Brisbane went the wrong way. During a renovation at a train station, engineers made a humorous blunder by installing the escalators in the wrong direction, not just once, but twice. This funny mishap highlights the challenges faced by construction teams, reminding us that even the best-laid plans can go awry due to simple errors. Imagine stepping onto an escalator expecting to soar upward, only to find yourself heading down. This story sparked laughter among commuters and served as a valuable lesson in construction management. It emphasizes the importance of double-checking plans and specifications before bringing them to life. While this incident was lighthearted, it also encourages professionals in the field to maintain thorough communication and meticulous attention to detail. So next time you ride an escalator, remember this quirky tale from Brisbane and appreciate the engineering that keeps things moving in the right direction. Welcome to Cat Paradise, Aoshima Island's feline takeover. On Aoshima Island in Japan, an astonishing fact emerges. There are over 100 cats living harmoniously alongside a tiny human population. Originally, these cats were introduced to the island to tackle a troublesome mouse infestation. However, what began as a practical solution has transformed into a delightful feline community that has captured the hearts of many. The locals, numbering only a handful, coexist with these charming cats, offering food and companionship. As a result, Aoshima has earned its well-deserved nickname, Cat Paradise, attracting curious tourists eager to meet the furry residents. Visitors often snap pictures and share stories about their encounters, creating an ever-growing online phenomenon. These cats roam freely, lounging in the sun and exploring the island's picturesque scenery. Aoshima serves as an enchanting reminder of how nature and human life can intertwine, and it leaves many wondering, could a cat paradise be the perfect getaway for animal lovers? This might surprise you how kaleidoscopes work. Kaleidoscopes create mesmerizing patterns using a clever arrangement of mirrors. When you look through a kaleidoscope, you see colorful fragments of light that reflect off the mirrors, which are positioned at precise angles, usually 60 degrees apart. This design plays a key role in creating the symmetrical and ever-changing patterns that dance before your eyes. As you rotate the tube, the pieces of colored glass or beads inside shift and fall into new positions, leading to fresh combinations and arrangements. This simple yet brilliant mechanism combines art and science, captivating everyone who gazes through it. The beauty lies not just in the colors, but in the way light interacts with the mirrors, transforming tiny fragments into a stunning display. Have you ever wondered what makes each twist so uniquely beautiful? Can you imagine spending this much on oil changes? Changing the oil in a Bugatti Veyron is not a simple task. It can cost between $20,000 and $25,000. This luxury supercar, known for its incredible speed and elegance, demands specialized care and high-quality materials, driving these costs up. Most everyday cars require only a couple of $100s for an oil change, making the Veyron's price tag astonishing. You might be wondering why the expense is so high. Well, the Veyron uses a unique engine that requires specific oil to maintain its performance, along with intricate procedures that few mechanics can perform. This exquisite vehicle is celebrated for its engineering and speed, but keeping it running can feel daunting for an owner. The cost of an oil change is so steep that it could cover the price of one or even two regular cars. Thus, if you own a Bugatti Veyron, prepare for some serious expenses beyond just purchasing the car. Maintenance is key to keeping this masterpiece on the road. This might surprise you. Mayonnaise in wartime? During World War II, U.S. soldiers showed incredible resourcefulness by using mayonnaise as a lubricant for squeaky tank treads. When traditional lubricants ran scarce, these brave men turned to everyday items to fix problems. The thick, creamy texture of mayonnaise provided a surprisingly effective solution, easing the movement of tanks over rough terrain. Imagine the scene. Amid the chaos of battle, a soldier pulls out a jar of mayonnaise to silence those noisy treads. This quirky use of a common condiment not only highlights the creativity of military personnel, but also reflects the challenges they faced, often improvising solutions with whatever they had on hand. While it may seem odd, such actions underscore the determination and inventiveness that soldiers relied on during tough times. Who knew something so simple could make such a difference on the battlefield? Hard to believe, but jaguarundis are unique cats. These fascinating felines look much more like otters than your everyday house cat. With their sleek, elongated bodies and short legs, jaguarundis have a playful appearance that sets them apart. Unlike many other cats, they can often be found watching over their territory from low branches or bushes, thanks to their agile climbing skills. One of the most surprising things about them is their vocalizations. They produce sounds that resemble bird calls, making it even harder to spot them in the wild. Found mostly in the forests and grasslands of the Americas, jaguarundis are solitary hunters, primarily feeding on small mammals and birds. Despite their elusive nature, they play a crucial role in their ecosystem by keeping prey populations in check. Aren't the secrets of nature just amazing? Did you know instant ramen is a global sensation? Each year, a staggering 100 billion servings of instant ramen are sold around the world, making it one of the most popular convenience foods. With this number, it averages out to nearly 14 bowls per person globally. But what makes this simple dish so loved? Instant ramen, created in Japan in the late 1950s, offers a quick and affordable meal option, which is perfect for people on the go. The secret to its popularity also lies in its incredible versatility. You can enjoy it plain or enhance it with countless toppings, from vegetables to eggs and meats. Additionally, ramen's instant cooking method means that it can go from packaging to plate in just a few minutes. making it a time saver for busy schedules. Around the world, unique flavors and cultural adaptations have also emerged, reflecting local tastes and traditions. So next time you grab a bowl, remember that you're part of a global love affair with this tasty noodles. Isn't that fascinating? Here's a wild fact about photosynthesis. Plants utilize sophisticated physics during this fascinating process, allowing them to convert sunlight into energy incredibly efficiently. In a remarkable twist, they harness quantum superposition, which means they can channel energy along multiple paths at the same time. This unique ability lets plants optimize the way they capture sunlight, achieving nearly perfect efficiency in energy transfer. Imagine how amazing it is that a simple leaf can perform complex physics while making food for itself. Scientists are so inspired by this natural phenomenon that they've been trying to replicate it in artificial systems, hoping to make solar energy collection as efficient as plants do it. This blend of biology and quantum physics sparks curiosity and wonder, showcasing the incredible adaptations in nature. Just think, if we could harness this level of efficiency, how might our energy systems change in the future? This might surprise you. Sensitive plants can move. The sensitive plant, scientifically known as Mimosa pudica, is famous for its quick leaf movements when touched. This reaction is called thigmonesty, and it happens so fast that you can almost see it unfold in real time. When you poke or brush against its leaves, they fold up and droop within seconds. But why does this plant perform such an impressive feat? One reason could be to deter hungry herbivores that might want to munch on its foliage. By quickly closing its leaves, the plant could be signaling that it's not worth the trouble. Additionally, this rapid movement might help the plant cope with environmental stress, like strong winds or heavy rain. So next time you see a sensitive plant, remember that beneath its delicate appearance lies a surprisingly clever survival strategy. Did you know that army ants can float together? These fascinating insects have a remarkable survival strategy during floods. They form floating balls made entirely of themselves. When faced with rising waters, army ants band together, tightly grasping each other to create a buoyant cluster. This teamwork allows them to stay above the water's surface, breathing through tiny openings in their bodies. While this sounds incredible, it's even more astonishing that they can maintain this floating formation for hours or even days until the danger passes. The ants work seamlessly, shifting positions and continuously linking up as needed. This extraordinary behavior not only prevents them from drowning, but also protects the queen and the colony's young. It's an amazing example of cooperation in nature, proving that when they unite, they can overcome some of the harshest conditions. How cool is that? Guess what really drives real estate prices down? In 2024, a man sold an office building for only $8.5 million, a shocking 97% discount from its original purchase price of $332 million back in 2006. This drastic decline highlights some of the significant changes in commercial real estate, especially in urban areas. Factors such as the rise of remote work, accelerated by the pandemic, have led many businesses to reassess their need for large office spaces. As companies shift to flexible, work-from-home policies, demand for traditional office buildings has dramatically decreased. Additionally, economic uncertainties and the oversaturation of office space in some markets contributed to falling prices. This case serves as a stark reminder of how swiftly the real estate market can change and how essential it is for investors and businesses to stay informed about trends affecting commercial properties. Are we witnessing the end of an era in office real estate? Explore the stunning church of Panagia Paraportiani. This remarkable church, located on the picturesque island of Mykonos, boasts a captivating architectural design made up of 5 chapels that seem to blend seamlessly into one another. Constructed during the 15th and 16th centuries, this whitewashed masterpiece stands out against the vibrant blue sky and the sparkling Aegean Sea, creating a breathtaking visual that attracts photographers and tourists from around the world. The unique design of Panagia Paraportiani showcases the creativity of its builders, who crafted a place of worship that feels both serene and majestic. Its blend of styles influenced by Byzantine and Cycladic architecture adds to its charm and historical significance. Visitors are often left in awe as they take in the beauty of this iconic structure, which has become an essential part of Mykonos's cultural landscape. Whether you're seeking stunning photographs or simply a moment of peace, the Church of Panagia Paraportiani offers an unforgettable experience that captures the essence of Greek beauty and heritage.